The final breath, a mystery beyond life. What happens the moment your heart beats for the last time? Is it the end, or a passage to something far greater? Does consciousness fade into oblivion, or does it travel through unseen realms beyond human understanding? This question has haunted humankind for centuries, spanning cultures, religions, and philosophies. But what if the answers have already been written, hidden within one of the most mysterious and sacred texts of all time? A book that doesn't just speculate on death, but claims to map out the journey of the soul itself? This is the Bardo Thodol, commonly known as the Tibetan Book of the Dead, an ancient guide said to reveal exactly what happens when we die, not through superstition, but through direct experience. What you're about to discover may change the way you see life itself. The sacred origins, wisdom from beyond. To understand this text, we must travel back to the 8th century, to the mystical lands of Tibet, where a master of both mind and spirit emerged, Padmasambhava. He was more than just a monk. He was a legend, a mystic, a spiritual scientist who understood the secrets of existence beyond the material world. Revered as Guru Rinpoche, or the Precious Master, he was invited to Tibet to bring the teachings of Buddhism, but his mission extended far beyond that. Tibet, at the time, was a land of powerful shamanic forces, where ancient spirits and energies held immense influence. Buddhism was seen as an intrusion, a foreign path that challenged the old ways. But Padmasambhava didn't seek to destroy these traditions. He sought to integrate them. Through his profound knowledge of tantric practices and esoteric wisdom, he tamed the spirits of the land, binding their power into the foundations of Tibetan Buddhism. And from his mastery, he created something unprecedented, a guide for what happens after death, a map for the soul, a text so profound that it was hidden for centuries, only to be revealed when the world was ready. And that text is the Bardo Thodol, the journey of the soul. 3 stages of death. This sacred book describes 3 distinct phases, or bardos, that every soul must pass through after death, a journey that determines whether one will attain liberation or be trapped in the endless cycle of rebirth. 1. The Chikai Bar Do, the moment of death. On the first stage, everything changes instantly. The moment the body ceases to function, the mind is released from its material prison, and then an experience unlike any other occurs. A vast, dazzling light emerges, the clear light of pure reality. It is said that this light is the true nature of existence, a moment where the soul is offered instant liberation, a chance to dissolve into the infinite and escape the cycle of suffering. But there's a problem. For many, this light is too intense, too overwhelming. Instead of recognizing it as their true self, the unprepared soul retreats in fear. And so, the next phase begins. 2. The Chonyad Bardo, the realm of visions. Here, the soul enters a state where mind itself shapes reality. What happens next? Every thought, every fear, every desire that the soul has ever carried manifests. Some will see beautiful, divine beings radiating wisdom and love. Others will witness terrifying demons, monstrous entities that seem to attack and torment them. But here lies the greatest secret. These visions are not real. They are projections of the soul's own consciousness, reflections of the mind's inner state. If one understands this truth, they can dissolve all illusions and attain liberation. But if they cling to fear or attachment, the cycle continues, leading to the final stage. 3. The Sidpa Bardos, the path to rebirth. This is the most crucial moment. The soul, still caught in illusions, feels an overwhelming pull, a desire to exist once more. Visions appear, images of new parents, new lives, and without awareness, the soul is drawn into rebirth. For most, this cycle repeats endlessly. Birth, death, rebirth, driven by karma and past desires. But there is another way. Those who have trained their minds, those who have practiced detachment, may see through the illusion. Instead of being pulled into another life, they may choose liberation. This is the ultimate goal, the final escape from suffering, a return to the infinite clear light. The final question. Are we ready? The Bardo Thodol is not just a book about death. It is a book about life. It teaches that every moment is an opportunity for awakening, that the way we live now determines what happens next, that our fears, our attachments, our endless distractions are the very things that bind us to suffering. So ask yourself, are you ready for the final journey? Because one day, whether we like it or not, we will all take that final breath. And when that moment comes, will you be ready? Join the journey. If this exploration into the mysteries of death resonated with you, share this video and subscribe for more deep dives into life's greatest questions. Let us know in the comments, what do you think happens after death? Because together we are here to explore the unknown. Thank you for watching.